Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic, 50 strange and surprising facts about Jewish people and their traditions. Whether you're curious about history, religion, or cultural quirks, you're about to discover things that might surprise you, amuse you, or even leave you scratching your head. The Jewish people have been around for thousands of years. Their traditions go way back, some even thousands of years before modern civilization began. But with such a long history comes many unique customs, beliefs, and facts you might not expect. So sit back, relax, and join us as we explore 50 unusual and interesting facts about Jewish people and traditions that you definitely need to know, as some of these will truly surprise you. Now let's dive right in. Number 1. The Lost Tribes Mystery. After the Assyrian Empire conquered the Kingdom of Israel in 722 BCE, 10 of the 12 Israelite tribes were exiled and disappeared from history. Known as the 10 Lost Tribes, their fate remains a mystery. Some theories suggest their descendants may be among the Pashtuns of Afghanistan, the Beta Israel of Ethiopia, or even Native American tribes. Jewish and Christian traditions hold that these tribes will one day be rediscovered, fulfilling ancient prophecies of reunification. Number 2. The oldest alphabet. Hebrew is among the world's oldest continuously used writing systems, with origins tracing back over 3,000 years. The earliest Hebrew script evolved from ancient Phoenician letters, and modern Hebrew still uses the same alphabet. Remarkably, after nearly 2,000 years as a dormant liturgical language, Hebrew was revived as a spoken language in the 19th and 20th centuries, making it unique among ancient tongues. Number 3. Jewish DNA links. Scientific studies reveal that Jewish communities, Ashkenazi, Sephardic, and Mizrahi, share strong genetic connections despite centuries of separation. These DNA links confirm their descent from ancient Israelites. Even groups like the Cochin Jews of India and Ethiopian Jews show Middle Eastern ancestry, proving their historical ties to the Jewish people despite long isolation. Number 4. The longest continuous religion. Judaism is one of the oldest surviving monotheistic faiths, dating back over 3,500 years. Unlike many ancient religions that faded, Judaism maintained its traditions despite exile. Number 5. The Queen Who Saved the Jews. The Purim story recounts how Queen Esther risked her life to expose Haman's plot to annihilate Persia's Jews. After fasting and praying, she revealed her Jewish identity to King Ahasuerus, saving her people. This victory is celebrated with joyful feasts, charity, and noisemakers to drown out Haman's name, a tradition still observed worldwide today. Number 6. The Talking Donkey. In Numbers 22, the prophet Balaam beats his donkey for refusing to move, until God makes the animal speak. The donkey asks why it's being struck, then miraculously sees an angel Balaam can't perceive. This surreal moment highlights divine intervention and humility, showing even animals can be God's messengers in Jewish tradition. Number 7. Jewish pirates. Escaping the Spanish Inquisition, some Sephardic Jews turned to piracy in the Caribbean. Figures like Moses, Coe, and Henriquez led raids on Spanish ships, partly for revenge against their persecutors. These Jewish pirates often followed kosher dietary laws aboard ship, blending rebellion with religious observance in the lawless golden age of piracy. Number 8. The First Boycott. In the Book of Daniel, young Jews in Babylonian exile refuse King Nebuchadnezzar's non-kosher food, risking punishment. They negotiate to eat only vegetables and water and emerge healthier than others. This early act of principled refusal set a precedent for Jewish resistance to assimilation under foreign rule. Number 9. The original protesters. The midwives Shifra and Puah, Exodus 1, defied Pharaoh's order to kill Hebrew baby boys, claiming the women give birth too quickly. Their courageous lie, one of history's first recorded acts of civil disobedience, saved countless lives and set a moral example of resisting unjust authority, celebrated in Jewish ethics for millennia. Number 10. The longest journey. From ancient Israel to modern diasporas, Jews have settled on every inhabited continent, from Kaifeng, China to Cochin, India. Expulsions, trade routes, and persecution scattered communities worldwide, creating diverse traditions while maintaining core beliefs. This 2,000-year global journey shaped Judaism's resilience and adaptability across cultures and eras. Number 11. Breaking glass at weddings. The iconic moment when a Jewish groom crushes a glass underfoot serves as a powerful reminder. Even during life's greatest joys, we must remember past sorrows. This tradition recalls the destruction of Jerusalem's temples, connecting modern celebrations to Jewish history. The loud Mazel Tov shout that follows beautifully contrasts remembrance with hope for the future. Number 12. No mixing meat and milk. Kosher kitchens often feature separate dishes, utensils, and even sinks for meat and dairy. Some homes have entirely separate kitchens. This stems from the Torah's prohibition against boiling a kid in its mother's milk. The practice teaches mindfulness in eating and respect for life's boundaries, turning meals into spiritual acts. Number 13. The red string superstition. Popularized by Kabbalah, the red string bracelet, often from Rachel's tomb, supposedly wards off envy's evil eye. While not all rabbis endorse it, this tradition reflects Judaism's blend of mysticism and practicality. The string eventually breaks naturally, symbolizing the absorption of negative energy, a spiritual security system for daily life. Number 14. Writing God's name. Jewish scribes treat divine names with such reverence that documents containing them, even shopping lists with blessings, get buried in special Geniza repositories rather than discarded. This practice extends to avoiding erasing Hebrew God names digitally. Some Jews type GD in English to maintain this ancient respect in modern contexts. Number 15. The Shabbat elevator. In hotels and apartments worldwide, special elevators automatically stop at every floor from Friday sunset to Saturday night. This ingenious solution lets observant Jews avoid operating electronics on Sabbath while maintaining mobility. Some even have Shabbat mode fridges that prevent light activation, technology preserving ancient traditions in surprising ways. Number 16. Circumcision at 8 days old. The Bris Milah ceremony on a baby's 8th day connects every Jewish boy to Abraham's covenant with God. The Mohel, ritual circumciser, performs this ancient surgery with precision and blessings, often followed by celebratory feasting. Medical studies note this timing coincides with peak vitamin K levels for blood clotting, a remarkable intersection of faith and biology. Number 17. Tearing clothes in mourning. The Kriya ritual involves mourners tearing their clothing over the heart for parents, or right side, others, symbolizing grief's visceral impact. This tangible expression of loss dates back to Jacob tearing his garments upon believing Joseph died. Today, some use a ribbon instead, but the cathartic act remains unchanged for millennia. Number 18. No flowers at funerals. Jewish funerals emphasize equality. Plain wooden caskets, simple shrouds, and no floral displays that might distinguish rich from poor. Instead, mourners place stones on graves, a tradition possibly originating when desert travelers piled rocks to mark burial sites. This stark beauty focuses remembrance on the soul rather than material displays. Number 19. The wedding fast. Before their chuppah ceremony, some couples fast as if it were Yom Kippur, viewing marriage as both joyous and solemn. This personal Yom Kippur acknowledges past mistakes while cleansing for their new life together. The fast breaks when sharing wine under the canopy, transforming abstinence into celebration with profound symbolism. Number 20. The Golem legend. Most famously from Prague's Rabbi Loew, the Golem myth tells of a clay servant animated by sacred Hebrew letters to defend Jews. This precursor to Frankenstein explores themes of creation and responsibility. Some say the Golem rests dormant in synagogue attics, ready to revive when needed, a powerful metaphor for Jewish resilience. Number 21. No touching the opposite sex. The Jewish concept of Shomer Negiah, safeguarding touch teaches unmarried Orthodox men and women to avoid physical contact to preserve modesty and focus on emotional connection. This extends to avoiding handshakes in business settings, where some may politely nod instead. The practice highlights how Judaism elevates everyday interactions into sacred acts with intentional boundaries. Number 22. The Sabbath Gentile. The Shabbos Goy tradition allows non-Jews to perform tasks like adjusting thermostats or lighting candles that observant Jews can't do on Sabbath. While controversial, some rabbis discourage it. This creative solution shows Judaism's practical approach to religious law. Famous historical figures like composer Antonin Dvořák reportedly served this role for Jewish neighbors. Number 23. No tearing toilet paper on Sabbath. Since tearing is considered work on Shabbat, meticulous Jews prepare by pre-tearing toilet paper before Friday sunset. Some keep special pre-cut rolls, while ultra-Orthodox communities produce perforated Shabbos toilet paper. This attention to detail transforms even bathroom visits into opportunities for mindfulness about sacred time. Number 24. The challah cover. The challah cloth serves both practical and mystical purposes. It keeps bread fresh while honoring the Talmudic teaching that bread shouldn't be embarrassed when wine is blessed first. This poetic tradition reflects Judaism's personification of food items, teaching respect for all creation. Even inanimate objects have dignity. Number 25. No public singing for men. In strict interpretations of Kol Isha, a woman's voice, some Hasidic men avoid singing where women might hear, considering it immodest. This leads to gender-segregated celebrations, where men's exuberant dancing features wordless melodies, nigunim. The custom showcases how Jewish law navigates human sensuality with nuanced boundaries. Number 26. The Eruv wire. And Deruvi transforms public spaces into symbolic private domains, using fishing lines strung between poles. This legal fiction allows carrying keys or pushing strollers on Shabbat. Major cities like New York have elaborate Eruvim checked weekly by rabbis, a fascinating blend of ancient law and modern urban engineering. Number 27. No peeking in the mikveh. The mikveh attendant ensures complete privacy during immersion, often using one-way mirrors or audio cues to confirm proper submersion without visual intrusion. This protects the intimate spiritual moment when individuals, especially brides or converts, undergo this transformative ritual connecting to generations of Jewish practice. Number 28. The Shabbat mode appliances. Modern kosher-certified appliances feature Sabbath modes that disable lights and sounds while maintaining temperature. Some even have delayed cooking functions. These technological accommodations, approved by rabbinic committees, demonstrate Judaism's dynamic interplay between immutable laws and evolving lifestyles through the centuries. Number 29. No whistling at night. This Eastern European Jewish superstition warns that whistling indoors after dark attracts demons or the Dybbuk, malevolent spirit. Some link it to imitating shepherd signals that might summon evil forces. The custom reveals Judaism's folkloric undercurrents, where mystical beliefs complement formal religious practice in daily life. Number 30. The Afikoman game. During Passover Seders, children steal and hide the Afikoman matzah, forcing adults to negotiate its return with promises of gifts. This clever tradition keeps kids engaged while symbolizing the bread of affliction that was both hidden during slavery and redeemed in freedom. The playful bargaining often becomes a beloved family memory. Number 31. Gefilte fish jelly. This iconic Ashkenazi dish transforms humble carp or pike into delicate fish patties, suspended in savory jelly. Originally created to stretch expensive fish for Shabbat, its polarizing texture, loved for its nostalgia or loathed as fish jello, represents Jewish culinary ingenuity. Served with horseradish, crane, it remains a Passover staple that sparks passionate debates at holiday tables. Number 32. The matzah time limit. From mixing to baking, matzah production becomes a race against the clock during Passover. The 18-minute rule, based on when fermentation begins, turns bakeries into high-pressure kitchens where dough flies from rollers to ovens. This creates matzah's signature crispness, while symbolizing the Israelites' hasty exodus, eating the bread of affliction with newfound appreciation. Number 33. Kosher slaughter rules. Shechita, kosher slaughter, requires years of training for the shoche, who uses a surgically sharp blade to ensure instantaneous unconsciousness. The method prioritizes minimizing animal suffering with strict inspections of lungs and organs afterward. While controversial to some, this ancient practice represents Judaism's ethical approach to meat consumption, balancing human needs with compassion for creatures. Number 34. The bug check. Observing the Torah's insect prohibition leads some to scrutinize produce under bright lights and magnifiers. Special veggie washers and checking guides help remove tiny aphids from broccoli or thrips from lettuce. This extreme diligence, sometimes involving 20 minutes per strawberry, transforms salad prep into an exercise in mindfulness about every creature's sanctity. Number 35. Wine made by Jews only. From vineyard to bottle, kosher wine requires Sabbath-observant Jews to handle all production. Even turning valves or pressing buttons must be done by Jewish hands, leading to wineries where non-Jewish workers call rabbis for machine adjustments. This preserves wine's ritual purity for blessings, though some modern rulings allow limited automation under supervision. Number 36. Chicken and dairy. Despite chickens being non-mammals, Ashkenazi tradition extends the meat-dairy separation to poultry, possibly because meat and cheese were historically served on similar plates. Sephardic Jews often permit chicken with cheese, think kosher chicken parmesan, showcasing how diaspora experiences shape different customs within the same dietary laws. Number 37. The Shmura matzah. Unlike regular matzah, Shmura, guarded, matzah uses wheat supervised from harvest to prevent any moisture contact. Handmade versions involve teams rolling dough in minutes under rabbinic watch, creating irregularly shaped artisan matzah. Eating it fulfills the highest Passover standards, connecting participants directly to the Exodus story's urgency. Number 38. The Kitniot debate. Ashkenazi Jews historically banned rice, beans, and corn during Passover, fearing they might be confused with leavened grains. But in 2015, the conservative movement overturned this 800-year custom, while Orthodox Jews remain divided. The controversy highlights how Jewish law evolves, with some families now mixing traditions, serving sushi at Passover while avoiding bread. Number 39. The bagel's Jewish roots. Born in 17th century Poland, bagels were invented as boiled then baked bread that could sustain Jews during long Sabbath mornings when cooking was forbidden. Their hole made them easy to transport on strings for street vendors. When Jewish immigrants brought them to America, they became an iconic New York food, the humble bread that conquered the world. Number 40. Jewish Chinese food on Christmas. This delicious tradition began when Jewish immigrants found Chinese restaurants open on December 25th, with no Christmas celebrations, and serving pork-free dishes easily adapted to kosher tastes. From egg rolls to mushu vegetables, the custom turned into generational bonding. Today, some synagogues host Christmas Eve Chinese dinners as secular Jewish cultural events. Number 41. Einstein's Jewish identity. Albert Einstein embodied the modern Jewish intellectual, proudly secular yet deeply connected to his heritage. When offered Israel's presidency in 1952, he humbly declined, joking that he lacked the natural aptitude for politics. His passionate Zionism and fundraising for Hebrew University proved his commitment, while his scientific genius became a source of Jewish pride worldwide. Number 42. Jewish Nobel dominance. From literature to physics, Jews have won Nobels at 100 times their population rate. This astonishing record stems from cultural values, prioritizing education, debate, and questioning everything. Persecution also pushed Jews into fields, requiring portable skills like medicine and academia. The phenomenon reflects how marginalization bred exceptional achievement across generations. Number 43. The Jewish Indian tribe. The controversial lost tribes theory suggests Native Americans like the Cherokee descend from Israel's exiles. While DNA evidence is inconclusive, fascinating parallels exist. Purification rituals resembling mikvehs, 7-branch ceremonial pipes recalling menorahs, and oral histories of crossing a great water. The idea inspired Mormon beliefs, but remains speculative among scholars. Number 44. The Jewish Pope legend. Medieval folklore tells of a 12th century pope who, after seeing his mother recognize Jewish customs, confessed his hidden heritage before resigning. The tale of Pope Elhanan, likely fictional, reflects Christian anxieties about Jewish influence and underground Jewish survival during persecutions. It inspired poems, plays, and even a Star Trek episode. Number 45. Jews and the Soviet Union. Stalin's bizarre Jewish oblast in Siberia, established 1934, was meant to be a secular Jewish homeland with Yiddish as its language. But the swampy, remote region attracted few settlers. Today, Birobidzhan's 2,500 Jews maintain quirky remnants like Yiddish street signs, a living relic of communist attempts to redefine Jewish identity. Number 46. The Jewish-Japanese theory. Scholars note eerie parallels. Japanese priests wearing fringes like tzitzit, purification rituals resembling temple practices, and even an ancient clan called Hata, possibly Hebrew. While mainstream academia dismisses direct links, these cultural echoes fascinate those exploring pre-Christian global connections among ancient peoples. Number 47. The Secret Jews of Spain. For 500 years after the Inquisition, crypto-Jews maintained hidden traditions, lighting Friday candles in closets, avoiding pork, and passing down Ladino lullabies. Modern DNA tests reveal millions with Sephardic ancestry, while some families in New Mexico still unknowingly practice customs like covering mirrors after deaths, living ghosts of a lost Jewish world. Number 48. Jewish gangsters in America. Prohibition created unlikely Jewish mobsters like Bugsy Siegel, who built Las Vegas, and Meyer Lansky, the mob's accountant. Many were immigrants' kids using crime to escape poverty, blending kosher delis with bootlegging operations. Their complex legacy includes both violence and funding Zionist causes, gritty proof of Jewish adaptability. Number 49. The Jewish Ethiopian tribe. The Beta Israel preserved ancient Judaism for 2,000 years in isolation, unaware of the Talmud. Their dramatic 1984-1991 airlifts to Israel, Operations Moses and Solomon, saved thousands from famine, creating a vibrant community that still bridges biblical traditions with modern life, living proof of Judaism's incredible diversity. Number 50. The 10 Lost Tribes in Afghanistan. Pashtun tribes share startling customs with Judaism, lighting candles on Fridays, circumcising boys at 8 days, and avoiding mixing meat with dairy. Genetic studies show some clans carry Middle Eastern markers, fueling theories they're descendants of exiled Israelites. Whether myth or history, the connection inspires fascinating cultural exchanges today. Each fact reveals Judaism's incredible diversity, a 4,000-year saga of survival, adaptation, and unexpected connections that continue to shape our world in surprising ways. In conclusion, from ancient mysteries to modern quirks, Jewish traditions and history are filled with fascinating and strange facts. Did any of these surprise you? Let us know in the comments which fact amazed you the most. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.